Okay, everyone, I am going to do a quick video tutorial that you can refer to in regards to your website. I'm going to just go over some quick things here, and I'm going to go quickly. So the beauty of this video is that you can come back and pause it, go back, all that kind of stuff. So Consultants Corner or your website. If I'm ever referring to either of those things, this is what we're talking about, pamperedchef.ca. I happen to have mine saved. Well, it was anyways. There we go. And here we go. We're going to log in. First, it's going to jump right to the home page. I'm going to take you to parties and orders to start. Parties and orders. This is where all of your parties are listed, whether they have been submitted, whether they're currently going, or the ones that are up and coming. To create a party, click the Create Party button. And this is going to be really slow because my computer is not that high tech. But right now you would click virtual or a catalog, whatever you want to do. You put in the date. So whatever date you're starting the party, it automatically defaults to a week later. I run mine for 8 days. I'm going to be the consultant as the host, which is great because it just autofills all of my information. It will assign a party number. If you happen to know the Facebook group page, which typically I do that next, we can fill that in later. Click on Create Party. You now have a party under your parties and orders. And in order to share the links, I just want to show, it'll automatically go to this page. You go to the links. This is the party page. So this is the link that you would share for people to order on. This is the host dashboard. So this is for your host. I'm going to show you something quickly next in regards to, and then this is a dashboard training video for hosts. So I include all 3 of these links in my welcome email to them, which I can send right here from Host Coaching. So you click on Host Coaching and it comes up with this page. There's an entire checklist. If you want to go through all of these things, you absolutely can. You can also do your dash training, which will give you lots of suggestions and recommendations. Host Coaching, you guys, is going to make or break what your party sales are. If you do 0 host coaching, I mean, it does happen where you have a really good party, but 9 times out of 10, without any host coaching, you're not going to get great sales. Your host needs to be as engaged as you are, if not more so, because it's her friends and family that are attending the party. What I explain to my host is if we were in person, I wouldn't answer the door, welcome your guests in, and take them all into the kitchen, and you would disappear to your bedroom for the rest of the night and not come out and never speak again. So in a virtual world, it's the same sort of thing. Typically, we would like you to do the welcoming, and I can show them how to do the welcome post, but I typically do the welcome post and have them then comment on it. And I also send them engaging posts during the week that they post themselves to get their friends and family engaged. Regardless, it's awesome because this is set up to have all those links right here. And in here, you can put your welcome letter. So I do include all I have a template. If you guys want me to send it, or if you want a copy of it, I can certainly email it to you, but it doesn't look like this. But what I do is I clear that out, I put in my template, and then it has a spot for each one of these links. It's brilliant. Click share, click copy, and then you can put it right into the letter, paste like that. Then I explain to them about their dashboard so they can keep an eye on their party and include that. And then I also include this video link for them so they can figure out if they're having any issues figuring out their dashboard. They can watch this video and it will explain it all to them. I then also will include clicking on the links. I'll click insert for whatever the guest offer is, whatever the host offer is, and it automatically just here, I'll show you if you just click on insert, it adds this to the bottom and they can click on it and it takes them right to it. So I'm obviously not going to send myself a host letter. So I'm just going to back out of here, but that's where you can find that information to send to your hosts. Absolutely wonderful information. If you're ever wondering what's on back order and when we're expecting to have it available, you click on reports and tracking from over here, and we'll wait for it to load. And then it is right over here, product status alert. If you click on this, it will then give you the full list of all of the items that are currently unavailable and when their expected return date is. So a lot of these things that are saying mid-November, I'm encouraging my hosts to keep their parties open till the end of next week. There's no harm, no foul, because with direct ship now, people's orders are not being held up by the host waiting. If there's something on here that she really wants, or if there's something a guest really wants on here, there's absolutely no harm in waiting to see if these things that say mid-November come back next week. Because if they do come back and they're added to the cart, then it's going to ship. So again, no harm, no foul. Keep those parties open. Keep your guests informed. You can reach out to me and see whether or not I have some stuff hiding in my own cart from before. I can transfer them to you. It will automatically back order though, just so that you're aware. And I am very upfront with my guests about that. I tell them I can add it to your cart, but it's going to go on back order. And when it becomes available, back orders are filled first. They're very fine with that. So also under reports and tracking is how you can track shipments. If somebody says to you, I ordered 3 weeks ago and it has not shown up. I had this happen yesterday. So I will show you right under here, under shipping info, you click on the very first one, shipment status overview. It's going to show you a full listing of all of your parties and all the guests who had direct ship orders and their tracking numbers. So what I had to do was find the guest under here. And it was actually for Des, who became oh, they took it right out of there, Des. It was for Pamela. So they're going to be reshipping hers, and I'll have it will be updated when they reship. But the order got lost, basically. Pam ordered on October 20th. Yesterday was November 12th. I called head office. I gave them the shipping number, which is over here. They're going to want this. And they saw that it had not really, it's the last thing that it had said was left the sorting center in the United States. Well, 3.5 weeks later, we know that that shipment, something's happened to it. Regardless, they're going to be reshipping that to Pam. So there we go. There's that. And let's see, if you haven't filled out your banking yet, you guys, I did include it in my new onboarding document, but all of that kind of information can be found under my account. I hear the Jeopardy music in my head, which now makes me sad because Alex Trebek passed away. But anyways, that's a side note. I was a super fan. Okay, my account is going to load. All your financial information is right here. To add your banking information under financial, you want to pick manage your OPA account. You don't want to pick manage direct deposit, because this one will give you the ability to add in both your bank, like for your withdrawals as well as deposits. So if you click on that and we sit and wait, you click on set up your account. And then it would be, actually, there would be a third option. That'd be the very first one. You would click on that. Anyways, I did screenshots. If you don't have my onboarding document for whatever reason that has it and you need it to set up your banking, please let me know. The other thing that I kind of wanted to just chat about is under parties and orders. Oh my goodness. Patience is a virtue that I don't have a lot of. I'm tested every day with stuff just like this. Could be the internet, who knows? There we go. Anytime you want to view orders, add an order, look at the host order, anything to do with the actual orders, you would never click on their name. You would go over here, click on those 3 dots, and then of course you've got these 4 options, I should say. Clicking on view orders would then take you to the party. You can add a guest's name, and it's going to want all of this information that is going to pop up on the screen here. If you don't have all of this information, you can't add the guest. So you need their first and last name, email address, phone number, mailing address, not a box number, no box numbers ever. And every time you get one of those notifications in your email that somebody has placed an order, please verify the address that they have included. And if you see a box number, you need to immediately go to the party, unlock the order, and then contact them and say that you need a street shipping address, because without that, what's going to happen is Purolator is going to reject delivering it, and they're going to send it back to the depot and back to head office. So the guest is going to be waiting extra long for their order. Once you've added all of their information, it would auto-populate back to the party. You could then add in their order. And what's beautiful is right here, if you haven't entered your own order yet, let's say you have a listing for more than 5 or more than 2 items. If you list them all with a comma in between, I don't even know if those are real product numbers, and they're not. So regardless, if you had all the proper product numbers and separated them by a comma and then hit enter, they'll add them all in there for you, and one at once. So we've got all of that. I don't really know. Oh, well, let's talk about marketing imagery. This is where I recommend that you get your images for your party, your cover photos, those sorts of things. What's great is if you go into any one of these categories and all you wanted to see was JPEGs, not PDFs or videos, you could just click on that. And let's say you only want to see January stuff, which, by the way, you guys, they're loaded. January, I wouldn't start talking about this yet, but January is Double Host Rewards month. And in the first 10 days, they're going to get one of these meat shredders just for hosting and having it closed by January 10th. Anyways, so yeah, you type that. It's going to show only the January stuff. So when you click on this, you see, so they have a 7:50 show that closes by January 10th. So that means the host order has to be submitted by the 10th as well. They will get the quick shred absolutely free. Plus they're going to get double the free stuff. So if anybody has ever been one of those Double Host Rewards hosts before, it pays off big time. I will be hosting my own party the first week of January, because who doesn't want double the free for their own like stock? That's about all that I can think of in regards to the website, other than your dash training, you guys. I can actually tell how much dash training you've done, how far you have gotten on it. And I would just recommend, when you've got some time, they're very quick, they're really short, they're very helpful. And you can see, even for myself, I'm not done all of my dash training either. I go back and I do this all the time. So there's all these different categories. Please go in there, take a look. You're going to learn so much. And if you have any questions, reach out to me and let me know. So I'm just going to stop sharing that for now. And hopefully that portion has helped you guys. Maybe actually, nope, that's all I'm going to show on Consultants Corner for you guys right now. For creating groups and doing SynShare, I have updated those documents, posted them in the team page. There is the video that Trisha and I did with a few that is also posted. If you have any questions about that, please reach out to me and let me know. And as I said to one of the team members earlier today that was having troubles inviting me to their party, never be afraid to try something to see if it will work. You can't break Facebook, but typically the reason why you can't invite me or your other friends to any kind of group or to your party group page is because you're logged in as your business profile. Change it to your personal, you can invite all of your friends to it. So I am now going to stop recording, and hopefully this helps you guys.